Hi everyone, my name is Cafe Khajiit, and welcome to the channel Zathane121, previously known as Backseat Gaming. Today, I am joining the channel officially. I was sort of a small portion of it in Let's Plays and small clips. However, now I am going to actually be uploading some content. Today, I will be starting the uploads of Greedfall. Now, Greedfall is a fantastic RPG game. This is in a world where there is a horrible plague that is ravaging this continent, and they are hoping that this mystical island is going to have the answers for them, and I guess we're going to find out along the way if it really does. So, buckle up guys, because we're about to fall. Greedfall. That sucked, but I'm keeping it. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to start this by first testing out what happens as a dude, then testing out what happens as a chick. I've already done a playthrough as a chick, but I really want to see what happens if I say a certain thing to a certain someone as a dude, and then I'm going back to being a chick. I've made my decision. That's how it's gonna go. Now, I've had this game for almost a year, and I did not play it until last week, which is really sad.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh, boy. Creating a character. Normally, I'm really bad at this because it takes me forever. So, let's just see what we got. You know, the first face is not bad. I kind of like it. It's actually a decent face. Hair. What is our hair? Oh my gosh, I knew a guy looked just like this. I cannot have this face anymore. Now with that, this is your character.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular
Really?
face.
I've seen like 5 like those.
That's a
in
compliment,
real
my
life.
lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
This really puts into perspective how much responsibility your character has.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
I think anyone would thank their irresponsible cousin for getting them out of that mess. Alright, so we're gonna start with a great little thing. You have to say goodbye to Mama. There we go. Just making sure. Yep. No, I remember correctly. There are absolutely nothing. There's nothing stopping you from getting straight into this. Now for the fun interaction. You're about to meet my favorite side character ever. Here we go.
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna lead with an attack. Alright, now we have to defend. And that's, yeah, that part. Okay. Well, I suck. We're gonna cut it. Oh, again, I suck. Okay, now we have to actually attack. So, there's an awesome tactical pause which will let you change up your techniques. So, for instance, I'm going to bind my gun, which is useful. We're also going to bind the health potion to the up button, which is great. Now we fight. Alright, we're out of bullets, so now Evan, help us. That's what I mean by having help us. Okay. Oh, no, open it up. Okay, we got that.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, we're not doing another combat tutorial.
No, thanks all the
I recommend
same.
that you do, though.
I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes. You know I get by with very little.
Not sure. Well,
You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
We're never angry that he's coming with us. Okay, guys? Never.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure
Party
last
animal.
night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
He's such a good friend. It's nice. Okay, here we go.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
So depressing.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
Sadness.
Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people.
Good princess.
Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
She's such a good woman.
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Such a loving mother. But yeah, no, your character has never met her dad. His dad, sorry. I keep forgetting I'm playing a dude this time around. And I'm literally basing how I'm doing this playthrough by the interaction that's happening next. Okay, so now we are going to change out the equipment because I was one of those idiots that bought the the pre-order. So I got some neat little things with the game. So I will be wearing them. Because apparently I'm a ponce. Yeah, my character is a total ponce. Oh, that's a beautiful gun. Okay. That. Actually, I think we'll be using that as our main weapon. Nah. Oh, let's see this rusty stiletto for secondary. There we go. I'm actually really excited. You get those later on. It's cool. Alright, let's go. Alright, here's that interaction I was talking about.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Yay! Oh yes, here we go. So we're adding him to the team. We are set. I will be quickly changing out his hat though. Because, let's face it, that's one sad little hat. He could have my used felt hat. It looks so much better on him. Okay. Next up. Learning to talk to your companions.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do.
Oh.
Why? Do you want to rectify
Oh,
this?
what a question. What are our answers? Tell him that you always thought that you were keeping him in good company all these years, or respond in the affirmative. Let's respond in the affirmative.
But what if I said yes?
Well, I'd be grateful, I suppose. But sadly, Greenblood, you're not quite my type. Anything else?
That's a low blow. Oh, that hurts. That actually genuinely hurts. Oh. Okay, guys. I'm sorry,
I must leave you.
but I will not be continuing with this character. I will not be continuing with this character. I will do this and catch up to where we are now. And we will redo this interaction when I am his type. Alright, I will now do the magical woo of editing and we will continue. Here we go, guys. This is the character we've decided to go with. Well,
Where would you like
I
to begin?
decided.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Teer and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us
That's
next to
wishful
the ship?
thinking.
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Alright. We'll give him that hat again. Because, yeah, that is just a better hat. Okay. Are you all ready? This is how it goes if you're a woman.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Here we go.
And what if I said yes?
Slow down, fair lady. You're far too noble to be making such offhand propositions to a boorish soldier like me. Anything else?
And from his mouth, it sounds like he's like, okay, slow down, you're too good for me. But according to everyone else who's heard this line, they're all like, okay, he just called you a slut. And I'm like, but it doesn't sound like he did.
I must leave you.
Which is sad. I know. I know. Alright, let's get this going. Say hello to Serene. Riddled by a plague. No one knows how to treat it. No one knows where it came from. But they're really hoping that by going somewhere else, they can fix it. Alright. So, check out our map. First stop is there, the Bridge Alliance. But let's say we go to Thélème first. Alright, Thélème Ambassador, here we go. Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger, my guts are churning. It's harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as if they're turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody's dying anyway? Aw, everyone needs books no matter what, man. I'm just feel so bad that you're providing such good service and you're dying. All that's left for me to do is to drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they ease my suffering. Frick, I don't even think I got that one last playthrough. Oh, that makes me sad. Alright, so slip to here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at them bodies roasting. Woo! Alright. Ambassador of Thélème. Of course, he's far away from all the burnings. Oh, here we go.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Teer Fradee on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Everyone's trying to solicit something from
Tell
her.
me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Ooh.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Alright, let's ask about Thélème, shall we?
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Alright. Your relationships with my people.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Okay, now let's hear about how you feel about the Bridge Alliance.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Teer Fradee?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Alright, now we'll hear about Teer Fradee.
How is Thélème faring on Teer Fradee?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
The entire native population? It's kind of shooting for the stars. Alright, we're leaving.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Alright, now the Bridge Alliance.
Your Excellency,
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teer Fradee. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
Finally,
I shall
someone
see what I
does.
can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Alright guys, that sadly is all the time we have for this one. So, we're gonna wrap it up here, and I will see you all in the next one. Alrighty, bye-bye. Oh god! Okay, we have to keep that in. I have fictophilia, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.